There is a saying that goes along the lines of, "The race isn't for the faint-hearted." And this is true if you witnessed the just concluded Formula One season. Posing as one of the most dramatic seasons in a long time, we saw the battle for second place as heated as possible. Drivers also competed to beat themselves to favoured spots in the standings, and it was a marvel to behold. Since we are all of the opinion that Formula One is a feisty place for competition, then why the background bickering? This is what the winner of the last two Drivers' Championships kept hammering on about, as he believes all drivers should be comfortable with the stiff competition. Hello guys, welcome once again to our YouTube channel, the home of all things sports and racing. On today's episode, we'll be hearing from Verstappen and his stance on the stiff competition in Formula One. If you're joining us for the first time, we'd like to welcome you, and we'd love for you to be a member of our community and subscribe to our channel. You should also turn on post notifications so you can get the latest content as it drops. So, let's begin. For many, ending the season without a great place meant that they needed to put in more work and improve. For others, it can be a time for showboating and reminding the competition that you need sterner competition. This was the stance of Formula One champion Max Verstappen, who believes that this championship was so easy it didn't even feel like a competition. As we all recall, Verstappen just finished the season with a consecutive championship victory and also led his team to the top. One might think that's the reason for his showing off, but this is all coming from how he was able to retain the title. In 2021, Verstappen needed to compete to the wire to win the crown, and maybe this was his boost for the 2022 season. However, the disappointment was obvious as he went on to win the Drivers' and also the Constructors' Championship with ease. In most cases, the battle for P1 was always down to the wire and quite intense, but Verstappen had won the championship halfway through the season. This might have let the novelty of the competition wear off, thereby prompting him to charge up his competitors. The 2023 season seems to be more exhilarating and competitive than the previous years, as F1 would be having a 24-race season. This is what Verstappen pointed out, as he believes that it's going to get tougher than before. After his victory in 2021, where the finale had been decided in Abu Dhabi against Hamilton, he had talked about how such contests are tough and should be an easy every-time occurrence. In the interview, he said, "You can't have that drama every year for sure. It's not good for me and it's not healthy for anyone on the team, both teams." However, since the 2022 season just ended without much competition like the last, the question being posed to Verstappen is his ability to withstand the challenge of the next season. The Red Bull driver seems to believe that it's just another challenge to conquer, and this doesn't require him to put in much more effort than before. In the interview, he had this to say: "If you're not prepared, then it's better to stop already, right? I mean, I think we're all racers and we love racing." He further went on to talk about how both previous seasons were good for him and had some sort of balance. He said, "Of course, it's just that it's nice to have a season that I had last year in 2021, but it's also nice to have a season like I have this year. It just would be tough if you had that every year, the season I had last year." He finished by agreeing to the fact that the 2021 season isn't one you could have every year in Formula One. If we were to consider what he said, there's a lot of truth in that. The 2021 season was quite challenging and filled with lots of burnout and fatigue. The team and drivers had to push themselves to the limit to ensure that they're kept in shape. The race at the top was already one going to the wire and should not be something to happen back to back. Mercedes saw the brunt of such a tough season and had to struggle in the just concluded one. Although, we're not saying that that's the reason for their abysmal performance. Before we continue, we'd like to remind you to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. Also, turning on our post notifications gives you the chance to enjoy all of our amazing content as soon as it drops. Second place winner Charles Leclerc also had some things to say about the upcoming season. In concurrence with what Verstappen had said, he believes that the new season would be tougher. He also agrees that preparation for the new season is as important as the actual proceedings. He said, "I think we're all prepared for longer seasons. I hope it will be tight. It's always nice to have a fight until the end, but yeah, I'm prepared for more races and for a longer fight, hopefully." When the Red Bull man was asked about how he feels the next season would go regarding the title challenge, he felt that 2023 would be tougher. He said that the challenge was welcome and he would be looking forward to stiffer competition. In his words, he said, "I do think it would be closer. People are understanding the cars a lot more, and over time all the teams would just edge closer." He also believes that winter is a deciding factor for how well they fare, and understanding the cars would play a huge role in the final standings. He also had this to say: "We know over the winter that we really have to keep pushing and keep trying to find performance, and not only performance, understand, if possible, the tires even more, because the tires will change a bit for next year. So yeah, let's see how we're going to manage all of that." Finally, all drivers understand the task ahead, and adequate preparation is what is required for us, the fans and viewers, to enjoy a great season just like the 2021 season. The races have to put in the work and the effort. So once again, we're at the end of another episode, and we hope you enjoyed every bit. Feel free to share your opinion in the comment section below, and if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, what on earth are you waiting for? Go and do that right now. Also turn on post notifications so you can get all of our content as soon as it drops. See you in the next one.